Alright guys, James here with River Lunacy. We're out here on a mighty Ohio tonight. Got a big full moon against us. We got a dropping river, but I just caught a ton of shad and some pretty good ones. So we're going to chop them up, and I got some fresh skipjack. Well, frozen, but it's pretty fresh still. So this spot I'm fishing, it's about 40 foot on top. Alright, I'm on a ledge, so over here it goes up. But there's a hump that runs downstream, a big hump, and then right behind that hump it drops down about 47, and then it smooths on down. There's a couple more humps, and there's fish all over these humps behind them. They're all seem to be behind them and on the back side, so that's a good sign. And then it drops on down into the 50s, so looks like they're working their way up. And in front of me is a creek, so the theory is we're going to have more fish coming through here heading to that creek, as long as they know how to travel, right? So let's get some bait in this water. I'm standing here blabbing my mouth. Let's get just to kind of get you up to speed real quick of what I'm doing. It's a 10-aught trophy cat tackle hook, 8-ounce sinker. About a, man, that fish tried to jump up and grab that shad that's hanging off the back of the boat. Hope they act like that down below. Anyway, the reason why I got an 8-ounce is I'm going to suspend. This is really not a big shad. I clip the tail and then I slice them. But all these other ones that are down, that are suspended, I don't know if you can see it, there's two of them right here. Those are suspended. Those got really big half shad on there, with 8-ounce also. The rest of these got trophy cat tackle kitty calls on there. I'm going to use it like a Santee Cooper style. So I just drop these down. When I suspend, I like to use braid, and that's because that current grabs that mono really hard and pulls it. Luckily tonight I don't have a lot, so I just tap it to make sure I'm on bottom. I put that rod tip down under the water maybe a foot, and I lift it straight up. I usually check my drag before. This is a little loose. Give it just a little tiny spin there, set it in. Those are monster rod holders. I love them. All these are monster rod holders. The ones on the sides here that I use for suspended are a 0 degree, and then they also have an option for I want to say a 5 degree, maybe 30. I'm not sure, I forgot. But anyway, the other ones are 30, 45s, I think. I can't remember. The gray ones there, silver. So then on these I'm using a 5-ounce, and maybe 2.5 foot, 2 1/4 kitty call, 80-pound test leader. Most of these have 8-aught trophy cat tackles. A couple of them have a 10-aught mustad. The only thing I don't like about the mustad circle hooks is the 10-aught is more like an 8-aught gamakatsu. You know what I mean? Or a little bigger, maybe a 9. So on all these right now, I'm just using shad, like half shad. Later on, I'm going to get the skipjack out. I do like the way this spot looked. There's a lot of bait down there. A lot of fish on that hump. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start fanning them out. I'm going to drop these straight back. I'm going to start from the middle, work my way out. That way they're staggered. My middle ones are going to be shorter, and the ones closer to the side are going to go further. That way if the middle rod goes down, I can bring him under those other ones a little easier. So let's get on here. There he is. All right, see him go. I was just thinking, man, I can't even hardly buy a bite out here tonight. I don't know what the deal is. I had a couple really hard downs, but they were short bites where they grabbing half the shad and ripped them in half. Tough little guy. Fun watching them suspended rods go down. Oh, flatty. Oh, flatty. He's a youngster, but he's a toughie. I can't see my hook, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this grip on there. Oh, stop that. Be done in just a second. It won't even hurt. It'll hurt a lot less once we get this hook out. All right, so this is my third spot. Fished some open water, but everything I fished tonight was structured. That's a dead center, right in the dead corner there. Oh, I know. 10-aught trophy cat tackle hook. Them hooks are killer, man. They bust them every time right in that corner. I don't think I've had one not hit them in the corner. So anyway, what I was saying was I fished some 55-foot water and that before I got down here to this spot. Let's let this little guy go. And big humps, all kinds of fish on them. Trees on the humps, spots with 2 humps and trees all over them. Big fish, little fish, bait fish. Just rod would go down, boom, come right back up. So, you know, 2 times or so in each one, but there's another one here. Looks like, oh yeah, that one's going down slow. I'm gonna wind down on him. Oh, I missed him. I can't believe I missed that fish. He was going slow. That looked like a flathead. Kind of surprised. Anyway, let me get some bait on here. This spot here is a big point. That's what it is. So it's 18 foot up in front of us, and it slopes on down in the 20s, 28. I'm actually, the rear end of my boat is at around 27 foot, and then it continues to stagger some, like 35 or so, and then it bottoms out at I think 54 back in there. So I got baits all up and down that thing, you know. I got some all the way in the very bottom of it, and I got them all up on that slope. So I'm hoping I'll get some active fish that are coming out of that whole stretch. It's all 50 foot back behind me that it's moving up to feed off this point. Or if they don't want to feed on the point, they're going to go around it, but they're going to be they're going to run into these baits on their way around, you know what I mean? Oh man, look at that, guys. Look at that one. Oh boy. Man, he has got that sucker down. Whew. That might not be that bad of a fish. He's a strong one though, at least. Ah, stuck on my shirt. He's got a heavy way about him. Not be surprised if that's not a flathead. Wow. Yeah. He's not a monster, but he's a good one. Better than what I've been getting. Of course, I was playing with my phone, listening to music, so we're going to have to edit the beginning of this out. Yeah, he wants to stay down. He's not real fond of these lights, I don't think. I'm about 28, 29 foot right here. Suspended rod. 8-ounce sinker. What is that? Yeah, flatty. All right. Good deal. He's a little better. Looks a little skinned up. Like he just come off the spawn. Definitely better. I don't think I need my net on this one. He's definitely a little better. Well, he's a rough looking guy. Oh, come here. Oh, it's a little better. Strong fish though. Got lucky. Right next to the eye. Right below it in the corner. Hooks are bad. Gotta edit that out. I think we might let that one slide. Here we go. Glad I moved. Look at them. That's rough right there. He's healing up though. He must have come off a little early. Not a bad little fish. Oh, mean guy. Still got some little weight here in the back. That's why he's so strong. Still got a little power back in there. Stinky bud. Let's let him go. Glad he come to say hi anyway. Let him go on this side. Alright. There's two. Well, I had that camera turned all goofy. Probably didn't even have it in the camera. Slow too, man. Come on. Take it down, baby. Take it down. Come on. Show me what you got. I would say that's a flathead. Right here in the middle. Come on, baby. You can do it. Finally one on that Santee Cooper type rig. He's being real slow about it. It's fine with me as long as he just hammer it. I'm waiting on him to get it down. He's holding it. Chewing. Just let go. Nope, there he is. Come on. A little more. Just can't seem to get him to swim off. Still holding it. He's got it. Might have to crank down on this one. There he goes. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. I don't want to wait too long. Afraid he might scare himself and let go. Still got it. He's a really small fish. That would be why. Yeah, he's a little bitty guy. It's probably a half-pound flathead. He's a tiny thing, man. Well, that would be why he didn't really hammer it down. Exactly what I said. Little baby flathead. Pretty little guy. Oh, don't do that. You won't get my finger, man. Well, hope King Kong's out there. That's not what we're looking for, but I moved spots, so he broke the skunk in this spot. Moved to another kind of a point. Well, more like a drop off, I guess. And it's real close to the bank. Back into my boat's about 28, 29 foot. And then back in there goes down to 51. I'm real tight to this bank. Got some trees back in there. But also got kind of a shelf right here. It's rock. So just kind of wanted to try a little something different here. Thinking maybe some of these fish might be cruising the bank. So, well guys, my lights just went out. I'm gonna wrap this deal up here. At least we got 3. I don't know if we're gonna put a video up, but if so, I appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. Catch you on the next round. Hopefully we get some monsters next time. We're still in that spawn time, so it's just getting going.